G'day, welcome back to RC Model Reviews. It's been a long time since I've been sitting here in front of the green screen making a video like this because supply chain issues have really held up the shipment of products to New Zealand. We're a long way from anywhere. We're a long way from everywhere, to be honest, which meant that the few products that did arrive were pretty much out of date by the time I got them. Sometimes it takes months now. And the USA Postal Service has said, we give up. We're not even going to ship anything to New Zealand anymore. You cannot mail stuff to New Zealand using the US Postal Service because they just can't find the space on aircraft or in ships to put the packages. So we're disconnected from the USA via that method. So the only thing that really seems to work is DHL, and even they've slowed down enormously. So I haven't had the products arriving in a timely fashion, and it's no good me doing a review for a product that everybody else has reviewed. People have already made up their purchasing decision, and by the time I get a review out, no one's going to watch it, and the product may even be out of production because with the chip shortage now, manufacturers seem to be finding it very hard to keep products in stock. You know, you need a key chip and it's not available. Well, you can't make the damn product. So very, very difficult times for RC Model Reviews the last couple of months, which is why there's been a lack of content on this channel, but I have been busy over on the X-Jet channel, so you can see me over there with Ron and all the others. But a package did arrive the other day. In fact, just yesterday, I picked this package up, and it was from Radio Master. They sent me some swag. Look, ooh, a cap. I don't actually wear caps because my ears get sunburnt. But hey, caps are good because you know they're a cap. They're a cap. And I always encourage retailers, manufacturers, anybody, if you want to send me swag, preferably a t-shirt, make it a size M. Radio Master sent me a t-shirt, but it is size small tent, which is a little bit big for me, but I will wear it because that's my promise. You send me the t-shirt, as long as it's not offensive, I will wear it. So I'll wear that in a future video, but I will look like a small dirigible. Excuse me for that. So yeah, size M if you want to send a t-shirt, and I will wear it. And they sent me some other stuff in the box. Now you've seen probably on other channels reviews of the new CNC LED illuminated stick units for the Radio Master transmitters. I will be looking at those, but again, my package obviously arrived late, so I'm late to the party with those reviews as well. Things have eased up a little bit, but not that much, but I'm still going to get stuck in. They also sent me this, which is the T8 Lite. T8 Lite. Now I'm using the jumper T Lite, and the reason I use that basically is because I like the size, but I like the very light sticks on the jumper unit. Now the sticks on this are a little heavier. I'm going to see if I can back them off. I do have the other T-Light with the little LCD screen, which I'll be comparing this to. But this is a $39 radio, really seriously, for a full range, what is it? How many channels? I don't know. I haven't looked at the book yet. It's probably written on the back. Probably 12 channels or something like that. Is it 8 or 12 channels? Anyway, I'll watch the review when I put it up. But for 39 bucks, who wouldn't want a spare radio? Especially if you're flying multirotors, you want something you can take to the park or whatever. It doesn't matter if someone flogs it, steals it, or gets stood on or run over. You can afford to have a little transmitter like this. And the form factor is really nice. Throw it in a backpack. And there's even some cases now. Radio Master have sent me some cases for their transmitters, which is really good because one of the reasons I've been using my old, Free Sky QX7S is because it came with a lovely case. So it was really easy to carry it around because you throw it in the case, it doesn't matter what happens, you're not going to break it. I love that. So Radio Master's got some cases too. I'll show you those as well. It's all coming up in a Radio Master special review video. So look out for that one. But so in the next few months, I'm patently aware that there is going to still be supply chain issues with New Zealand and model products. So what I'm pivoting around a little bit to is just doing more of the explanation videos, because I think it's probably better for me to give you guys the information, the knowledge, the understanding that you need to make your own purchasing decisions. Great example of this is digital FPV. Now digital FPV, well, we've got SharkBite and we've got DJI. Which is best? Well, they're both the best. I could review the individual products. They've already been reviewed a million times. And it's probably not going to tell you what you really need to know because everybody's requirements are different. And a lot of reviews of things like goggles and things that tend to be a little bit subjective. So I'm going to give you the technical detail. We're going to do an examination, a comparison, a side-by-side, whiteboard stuff for those who love whiteboard stuff, showing you how the two systems work and how they differ and what those differences mean to critical things like latency, resolution, range, and other aspects of the performance. So then you can decide based on your own, what you consider to be most important. You can decide which one of these systems is best for you because some people will find the DJI system best and some will find a SharkBite system best. It's basically because they are so different. under the covers, you will find that there will be things that appeal to one group and things that appeal to another group. So I will just empower you to make the right purchasing decision for you. But the thing with FPV is it doesn't matter what you're flying, it's all good. I mean, if you want to cut to the chase, I still fly a lot of analog, and analog still rocks. It really does. A good analog system is still great, but I love digital as well. It's all good. It's fantastic. The FPV system you've got is always better than the one you don't have, because you can't fly the one you don't have. So that's one of the things coming up. I'll also be doing some other reasonably deep dives into some other technologies that are appearing in the hobby in recent times. So again, you'll be better prepared, better aware of what makes for good performance, what makes for lesser performance. That's where more of an educational focus with RC Model Reviews, because let's be honest, there are now 1,000,001 channels reviewing products on YouTube. When I started, I was one of the few that reviewed products. Now every man and his dog is doing it, and fair enough, and a lot of manufacturers are using that. Basically, they're using a lot of the reviewers as a marketing tool. You fire stuff out to the reviewer. The reviewer says, look at this, it's great, it's shiny, it blinks off and on, woohoo, buy it, link in the description. I mean, that's never been my scene. That's never where I've focused. I've always focused on just giving people objective, unbiased, independent opinions. Not opinions, it can't be objective in an opinion, can it? But I give you the info to make a deciding, make the right decision when you buy stuff. And it's important now because things are getting more expensive. The chip shortage is pushing prices up, so you'd be a bit more careful with your dollar, a bit more careful where you spend your money. And I'm also going to be doing some profiles of companies, because over the years I have noticed that some companies are a lot better than other companies. And we're talking about like in the FPV business and in the RC business. And so just as important as the products they make, it's the company behind the product, and whether they stand behind the product or whether they just don't want to know if you have a problem, little things like that. So I'll be doing some company profiles to give you better ideas, because I mean, you might want to buy an open TX radio. Well, there's so many to choose from, and they're all pretty much similar in terms of what they offer, the performance and even price. So how would you know whether to choose brand A, B or C? Well, it boils down to how good the company behind the product is. And so I'm going to try and give you some insights into that. Things that you probably won't get from other channels. I won't need a point of distinction. I'm going to maintain my point of distinction. I'm not going to try and be just another review channel anymore. I'm going to be something, add a little bit of spice on top just to make your life a little easier and make your dollar go a bit further. So that's it. A little bit of a heads up on what's coming. I'm out here today. It's actually gone from cold to sweaty hot today. I'm sweating here. I will get on, make some more videos for you guys. Watch and enjoy. And if you've got questions, queries, requests, go down to the commenty bit, throw them in there. I'll do my best to read them. And yeah, what I may do after I do release the DJI versus Sharkbite video is a live stream, so you can ask me questions live and I'll do my best to answer them from a technical perspective. That could be fun and interesting, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to my Patreon supporters. You're the lifeblood of this channel and my XJet channel. Bye for now.